Hello everybody, it has been a while. I have dearly missed you guys, my feminine family. I've been away. I've been taking an extended break and now you know why. I am pregnant. We are expecting. That is the main reason for me taking this extended break off of YouTube as well as Instagram. I just needed to be in a stress-free environment for my first trimester. I needed to just soak in the fact that I was pregnant. I needed to just enjoy time with my husband, enjoy the summer, and honestly, just deal with pregnancy symptoms without having to worry about running a blog and a channel. Before I dive into all of the fun stuff I want to talk to you guys about pregnancy, about my story, I did want to quickly pause and say thank you. So many of you have reached out to me in the past 2 months through comments, emails, inboxes, and let me know that you're praying for me, that you're thinking of me, that you didn't know what I was going through, but I was on your mind. And I just want to let you know that that really meant a lot to me. I really considered just leaving social media, my blog, my YouTube channel in general when I got pregnant, but all of your emails letting me know how much this channel and my blog mean to you, how much you guys care about me, you know, you guys kind of brought me back. I was this close to just not coming back at all and just enjoying my pregnancy, but you know, you guys mean a lot to me, and your emails really showed me that I mean a lot to you guys as well. So I just really want to extend an apology to anybody who was extremely worried about me. That it just touches my heart so much that you guys care about me like that, you know, just this random person on the internet that you've never met. I just want to say thank you. And yes, your emails have given me life. They've brought me back. And yes, so I am pregnant. That is the main reason I have been off social media. Social media, especially in my line of work, can be a little stressful. You know, as many of you realize, I run a slightly controversial blog and YouTube channel. The things I talk about are controversial. With Christianity, traditional homemaking, traditional gender roles in marriage, those kind of things are controversial. So social media is very stressful for me. I don't show you guys that side of things. I don't want to put that on you as an audience, because it's not your responsibility, you know, that random people stress me out online sometimes. But I knew that when I got that positive, you know, pregnancy test, I just knew I wanted to give my baby, our baby, the best chance. And I didn't want to load a lot of stress on myself, especially in that first trimester. So that's the main reason I did take a break. But on top of all of that, I have been so sick. So many of you guys have been asking me, you know, what are you up to? I miss you, blah, blah, blah. And I will tell you what I've been up to. I have been sleeping, just sleeping constantly. And for the first 12 weeks, I was also really like nauseous all day. And so I've just kind of been in the prone position, not doing anything. I haven't been thrifting. I haven't been sewing. I haven't been doing my hobbies, because I was just so nauseous all the time. But that is kind of in the past. We just actually had our first ultrasound. Everything looks great. We're very excited. And I'm into my second trimester. I'm actually due at the end of January. I'm in my 14th week and things seem to be progressing well. And you know, I've heard that that second trimester, you really get your energy back, you get your glow back, and I'm feeling it. And that's kind of why I felt like now was the right time to tell you guys. Now is the right time to, you know, work on some YouTube stuff while I have the energy. But, you know, I do want to be honest with you guys. From here on out, my priority is always going to be my family, my growing family, and the responsibilities that come with that. But I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm not leaving my blog. You will see me on Instagram. I will be around, but my priorities have shifted a little bit. Also, I'm not planning on becoming like a full-time mommy blogger guru. This is obviously our first child, so I know nothing. And I don't really expect to become a bastion of information for you guys about pregnancy or motherhood, but as things progress, I might be able to share a little bit of what's worked for me, what hasn't. It's actually Harley's 4th birthday today, so it's a big day all around. I'm sharing with all of you. I'm 14 weeks along. It's Harley's 4th birthday. It's a great day. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. I hope your summers have been going really well. I have missed you guys. Don't think that I haven't, but yeah, this is going to be a really great vlog. I'm probably going to chat at you a lot because I feel like I have a lot to share. I did finish the laundry room. It was the last big homemaking project I did before I was just laid up in bed for 8 weeks. So I love it. It's great. We also did finish my husband's gym down in the storage room. So we've been making a little bit of progress on the house, but I do find now that I am pregnant, I am eager to get these house projects done. I want to nest, and I'm like addicted to nesting now. I'm just visualizing like the nursery. I'm visualizing our registry, everything we need. I've been researching a ton. You guys know I love to read up on topics, and that is no different for this pregnancy. So laundry room's done, storage room is done. We're hoping to do more renovations in the basement, but with the pandemic, it's just like every contractor is busy. It's like people staying home in their houses kind of made them see what projects they wanted to do. So contractors are booked out. It is so difficult to get anyone to come look at the house to see what they can do in the basement. So hopefully we can get that figured out before the baby comes. But if not, there's still a nice room. I'll show you what room I'm thinking for the nursery. But yeah, I have not been a busy bee since you guys have seen me last. I've mostly just been relaxing. So this is the room I'm thinking for the nursery. It's currently my husband's like locker changing room for his police work. So there's a bulletproof vest on the ground. There's some equipment in here. This will all be moved into hopefully the redone basement where we're going to create like a locker room for him and make this baby friendly, the nursery. It's right next to our room. And it's really important for us to have like an actual nursery because my husband does work night shift. There's gonna be times when he's gonna be sleeping during the day, and I'm gonna be wanting to, you know, be busy with the baby. I'm really excited too because we haven't painted this room since we moved in. I'm really excited to find out the gender and just do everything on theme. I think it's gonna be such a fun project. You guys know I love decorating. I think it's gonna be fabulous. But now I am going to be stripping the bed. I need to do the sheets. I've gotten a little bit of my summer tan on the sheets, so I've been needing to wash them more regularly. So I'm gonna do that, and then we are actually gonna go up north, spend the evening with my husband's parents, have dinner with them. I'll show you guys the beach. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but I was actually already pregnant in my last vlog I posted, and it's so funny because in the vlog I say to the camera, like, I don't know what's going on, like maybe it's hormones, I just feel really hot, really tired, and that was the earliest signs of my pregnancy. So if you go back and watch that, there's a clip before my husband and I go watch the sunset where I'm talking to y'all and I'm just so confused why I'm feeling so weird, and lo and behold, it's because I was pregnant.
Speak. 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 Good girl.
I wonder if she's still gonna think that room is special later on.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
How old are you? Huh? That was amazing. How old are you, huh? Are you 4?
Okay.
Good girl. Going down to the beach. Can't stop laughing because my husband just told me that every time, no, we need the lights. Every time he sees the shoes I'm wearing, he thinks those are death traps. And literally, I've noticed that every time I wear them, he'll ask me like, do you want to put on something more practical? And it's literally like a mule. I'll show you. I'll show you my shoe. This is the shoe. It's a tiny little lift, but I think it's because it's pointy. He thinks they look scary, but it's so funny to me. You have a take? Does shoes scare you?
Look at the surface area of the heel. It's like a half an inch. How do you get any traction walking?
We're just walking around on like
we walk in sand and soft grass, so you are like, are you trying to permeate the lawn for us?
I just love that you have an opinion on these shoes. Yeah, I just had to share that with you guys. It's so funny to me. Alright, good morning guys. It is Sunday morning and my husband and I are off to a socially distanced church service. So I thought it would be good to share with you all my summer makeup routine. I don't do too much different, but I thought it would be nice to share the process with you all. I currently only have a sunscreen on my face as well as the serum from number 7 and 07, however you say that. After that, I of course go in with my IT Cosmetics CC cream. This is a foundation as well as a sunscreen. down, which is just very important for my skin type. And I put it in all the places you guys are used to. And then I go in with my beauty blender, and I do try to use soap and water on this every single time I use it. And it's also nice to do that because then it's very moisturized and puffy before I go in with it. All right, after that, I'm gonna kind of let that sink in and dry a little bit. So we're gonna move on to brows. The next product I'm going to be using, I actually only got a couple weeks ago, but I do like it. It's the e.l.f. concealer, and I saw it recommended by a beauty guru on YouTube, and I do like it. It is a cheap concealer, so you're not going to get like that NARS kind of really nice concealer vibe, but it does do the job, so I don't hate it. Now we're gonna do eyeshadow. So I go in with this lighter color on the whole eye. It's kind of nice too because it sets the foundation up there. And I know most people don't put like foundation or concealer on their eyelids, but I do because I get freckles and I like that super clean look above my eyes. Then I go in with this medium shade. Mixed with that a little bit. It's actually very dark and rainy out today, and this room is the only one with decent light, and it's the future baby's nursery. I'm so excited, you guys have no idea. I'm like addicted to looking at baby products and reading mommy blogs and reading like these articles. My favorite kind of articles are like 20 things I wish I knew before I registered, or 20 things I wish I knew before having a newborn. Like that's where you get a lot of really good information about like the practicalities, like things people kind of overlook. I'm just obsessed. Like, of course I am though. Like I have a blog. Like of course I read other people's blogs, and I watch all the videos, and I just like, I love it. I love that I have this new topic to learn so much about. It's so fun. All right, you can kind of see, I'm gonna blur out the edges. I don't tend to put a lot of smokiness on the bottom because I kind of have like droopy round eyes, and so when I do that, they just kind of look even more droopy. Now we're gonna go in with the liquid liner. It's my NYX or NYX, so just know that it's not an expensive liner. So I'm doing this to kind of like balance out my eyes because again, they're a little droopy, and then to soften that out and blur, I go back in with this black shade from my palette. And I just clean that up a little bit. Now, before we finish the eyes, I quickly wanted to show you. You guys know that I do this sometimes, but I want to go in on my nose and kind of cut it out a little bit, make it look a little more button. I don't really like to do a lot of ridge contouring because I feel like you can see that in person, but this, you really can't notice in person. It looks like a real shadow because it's actually under your face. So if you want to like shorten your nose a little bit, this is a fantastic method. This is a little squishier looking, and I like that look as well. So that's that for now. We're gonna do some bronzer. I've just been using this cheap bronzer because I wanted to test it out. It's a Rimmel London Natural Bronzer, and the cover for it cracked the day I brought it home. So this is very cheap. I would probably get a more one that's a couple dollars more. So I do a lot of bronzer in the summer because I usually have tan, a real tan or a fake tan on my legs and my arms. So it looks a little crazy to have a pale face. So I will be doing my neck and my face. It's really important to get a nice big soft brush that's not going to irritate your skin for this part, because then you can really get an even distribution if you plan on putting a lot of bronzer on like I do. Now something I've been enjoying doing, I have this Pixi on the glow stick, and I like to apply this to my cheeks to kind of cut through some of that powder if I've gotten too much on my cheeks, and make things look super moisturized, kind of glowy, summery. Finish out with some mascara. And I just want to let you guys know, I have tried fake lashes a few times since I last saw y'all, and I'm either not that great at them, either I need more practice, or they're just not for me. But I love the idea of fake lashes. I love how they just elevate your look so much in such a small, for such a small amount of money. Do any of you wear fake lashes every day? Do you feel like that's too extra? Is it part of like your beauty culture to wear fake lashes every day? Because it's certainly not part of like my town's culture. Like I'd probably look a little too much around here, but you guys know that I just dress my style. I don't really try to blend in to where I live. I think her last name's Audrey Coyne. She had a fantastic YouTube video I really recommend you guys watch about dressing for like where you live. And you know, I get that question a lot because you guys talk about, you know, I live in a very casual kind of community. I get told all the time like, why are you so dressed up? And it stresses me out, blah, blah, blah. And Audrey talks a lot about that in the video. So I really recommend you watch that. She has some great thoughts about it. She sums it up so good. I'm sure you guys already watch a lot of her content because she is just so fabulous. Yeah, make sure you blend your bronzer really good. Like that's key. Like you don't want to look like just you have an orange face. You have to do your neck. You have to make sure, and even like kind of brush around your ears too, because bronzer, you know, can look really bad. I'm using. That's why we don't talk in your lipstick, okay? I'm using the Essence lip color. This one looks bad on me in winter, but decent on me with bronzer in the summer. Okay, with all of the talking, this makeup tutorial was 20 minutes, so I bet if I wasn't worried about a camera, having all this stuff on a windowsill and talking to you, it would take 10 to 12 minutes. Like I can do this very fast. So whenever people talk about like, oh, makeup takes forever, no, it doesn't. It depends how you do it, how artistically you do it, and all of that. So the last step, I am gonna do a Milani setting spray, the Make It Last, and then we're gonna be on our way. Okay. Ugh, I hate doing this. Nice. Also, the scrunchie I have in my hair was the OG from that tutorial in the winter I did. If you guys don't know that tutorial, scrunchie tutorial, you should watch it. And I do want to eat some food before church so I don't pass out when we're singing because that almost happened last week. I felt so hot and I was like a little bit of a warrior. I was like, no, like I'm gonna stand and sing with everybody. I'm not weak. And it like cost me. Like I felt so gross after. And I had to like go to the bathroom and freshen up and like it was bad. So now I'm just gonna listen to my body and just be like, I'm pregnant. It's hard though, ladies, like I'm just putting on a little more bronzer. When you don't look pregnant because you don't have a huge bump, it's hard because you're experiencing all of these symptoms and you can't tell people or people can't tell, like they can't see that you're pregnant, so it's not like, oh, like that lady is acting like sick but she's pregnant. Yeah, I'm just wondering, have any of you experienced that during that first trimester where you're going through so much, but you either can't talk about it or people don't really know because you don't look pregnant. And yeah, it's very interesting. But yes, this is my church makeup. We're gonna deal with the hair. I'm gonna put on an outfit and eat some food and head out. So thank you so much for following along. Babe. Your Bible matches your shoes.
Yeah, I planned it that way.
Church was really good. We met some more people. We actually just switched churches, and so we're still in the process of meeting new people, and it's kind of difficult because of COVID. There's just not a lot of people at church right now. So it was great though. We talked with a few different couples, and I feel like we're really starting to, yeah, get to know people. So it was going really well. Did you enjoy?
Did.
Yeah. All right, so we are back from church. I just finished some scrambled eggs. I'm feeling really good. Feeling a little sleepy, so I think I am going to call it. I'm going to be finishing this vlog right here. But before we go, I just want to say thank you again, just for your extreme patience with me, letting me have this break from the internet. It has been so wonderful. I can't tell you how little I missed Instagram, how little I missed the constant stress. I think going forward with my blog, Instagram, and YouTube channel, I'm not going to be as active as I once was, but I am going to be present. I'm going to be a presence online. It just won't be as militant as I used to be. You guys know I used to pump out that content like it was nobody's business. But I am looking to slow down, and I'm also looking to kind of pivot my content in a way where I'm making things that I really just feel good about, and kind of maybe try some new things. I've seen so many requests for a tour of my house. I've seen so many requests for little tutorials or a closet tour, or just kind of videos that, you know, I in the past would have never considered. So I'm hoping to kind of try some new things out in the next few months without losing my roots. I'm still going to be talking about homemaking, traditionalism, and femininity, giving my quick tips as much as I can. And I also want to say to the younger women in a different life stage than me, have no fear. I have no plans on leaving you guys behind. I don't plan on just making my entire channel about pregnancy. You guys know I don't even make my entire channel about marriage, you know. I try to incorporate various stages of life, because I understand that femininity and a woman's journey isn't just, you know, for mothers or married women. You know, there's all these different life stages that we've gone through, that I've gone through, that I have so many thoughts about. So younger girls, younger women, have no fear. I'm still going to be making some content that applies to you guys. I could not be more thrilled about how I feel after taking the social media break, how excited I am for the future. I just feel like alive again, very fresh. So if you are considering taking a break from social media, maybe taking some time off from Instagram or deactivating an account for a while, I'd love to encourage you to go ahead and do it, because I couldn't imagine my life without Instagram a mere 3 months ago, but now I never think about it because it's not even downloaded on my phone. And I am going to re-download it. I am going to be present. But if you're considering taking a break, or if you feel like you need to shake something up in your life, I highly recommend just totally going cold turkey, deactivating, taking a breather. I've talked to my friends more in the last 2 months than I have in the last 2 years, just because I got so wrapped up in my blogging life, my social media life. And as beautiful as it is to connect with other homemakers online, to be online, I think there's also so much to be said for being present. And I talk about this stuff all the time. I talk about building networks and communities and taking life slow. And I wanted to do that for myself. And that was, again, another huge reason I took that break. And that's another reason I'm going to be taking things slower and more mild in the future. But I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be here for you guys. I'm still going to be sharing and hopefully learning from you guys as well. And again, thank you for your emails. Thank you for reaching out. Like I said yesterday, I was this close to not returning to YouTube, not returning, just kind of piecing out and having a family and just being like, you know, I put some good work out there and I'm done. But your emails brought me back. Your emails, your messages, your comments showed me that, you know, there's still space for me online, but there's also still a need for conversations around femininity, around accepting our womanhood, and around traditionalism in the modern world. And yeah, if you are considering a social media break, I could not recommend it enough. It truly blessed my life. I think we all need a detox every once in a while. So that is all I have for you for this vlog. Again, thank you for watching. If you're interested in more of this kind of content, I do have a few vlogs from the spring that you might enjoy. Feel free to subscribe, join the feminine family, and like the video if you haven't yet. It truly does help our community grow. But in total, I just hope you have a wonderfully blessed and serene week, my beautiful sisters.